Hi, beautiful earth angels. I know it's been a little bit. So you know that we are in Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, and the full moon energy. So I didn't do any full moon videos because I had to do full moon rituals for some of you all. And of course, I have my on-call altars going and the full moon energy. I wanted to restart a lot of new candles to take in a lot of that beautiful energy of the full moon. So with that being said, I had put a video stating that I was gonna go into hermit, and I think a lot of people freaked out. So I want to share about that. So we talked about the full moon. We talked about the energy of prayer to Mildred, and the living by the sea, which I thought was quite beautiful. But we are going to be now talking about February. So they're going to give you news about what's going on with the Patreon and kind of tell you about hermit mode. So the first week of February is it's my birth week. So usually, for many years now, I usually just work. I'm not big on celebrations and things like that. I never have been like birthdays and stuff like that. Even with my kids, I feel bad because I was never really big on birthdays and stuff like that. But my spiritual guides, if you guys have been following my videos for a while, you know that Spirit has shared with me that they are going to be working on a really special new book. Now, I know is with a beautiful, beautiful archangel, which I have expressed who she was in the prior videos. And now everything is very secretive. I'm not allowed to share anything until it's ready to come out. With that being said, manifesting with the angels, the videos are almost complete. I have used this beautiful energy of the full moon to do the opening of the doors meditation. So even if you don't embark on the manifesting with the angels journey, you could use that meditation anytime. It is a very powerful meditation because what it is going to do is, if you have like any blocks or anything that you feel is holding you back, this meditation is going to open the doors for you, so you could have revelation, so you can know what you need to act upon. Now, from what I've noticed personally, with myself, and of course, as we are all connected, because we are like the vision of the tree of life is that we are all one, right? So we are the roots of this massive divine tree. That is why there's so much power in the energy of the tree of life, because the tree itself is divine energy, and we are the roots that are all connected. If you want to understand this a lot more in a very elementary, basic type sense, I would recommend that you watch Avatar, the movie that talks about Pandora and how they connected to this, source type energy. Now, with that being said, Spirit shows me the things that I have to take action upon in my life, and also shares with me the things that are going to kind of come up for you. So with this full moon energy, there's been a lot of us kind of like looking at our lives from different angles and wondering, all right, what do we have to change? Like, what are the changes that we have to make? What doesn't fit in our lives? And there's a lot of really deep thoughts of, is this relationship working? Is this job working? Should I move out of this home? Should I stop seeing these people? There's a lot of like, okay, what is my next? And with that, we have also felt, it's really cold here. It's also like deep inner thoughts. So what Spirit showed me last week when I told you that I was going to go into hermit mode, is they showed me that the first week, which is also of course my birthday week, it's also the starting of the year of the water tiger, which I talked to you all about. Now, I won't be offering any rituals for you guys because that week I'm full hermit. Now, I'm not sure. I'm still talking to my assistants to see if they are going to be able to do like my shop. So if you notice in my shop, I really don't offer spell work anymore. If you want spell work from me, you have to be part of my Patreon. And I do have like other clients that are not Patreons, but they've been with me for a long time, so I still work with them. But through Etsy per se, I don't have a lot of spells. Excuse me. So 222. Let's talk about 222. So if I was reading in the almanac, the Witch's Spell a Day almanac, I'm always talking to you all about. The energy of 222 is a powerful manifesting energy. When you see this numeric code in your life, it is sharing with you that you are on track. Just keep pushing forward. Don't allow stale energies or lower vibrations try to sabotage what you have created. Doing spells on these magical days are very beautiful. Now, I don't like the spell that they have on the Witch's Almanac because it has to do with an entity that I didn't click with. So I asked Spirit, okay, so what am I doing for this 222 energy? So there's the ritual, of course, is candle magic, but it's also showing me water. They haven't actually showed me exactly how this is going to do, but I see water, which makes sense because we are in the year of a water tiger. Aquarius is the water bearer, and Pisces is a water sign. So Pisces is the energy of the 22nd of February. So, and we're on a crescent moon, which I absolutely love the crescent moons, but I feel like this moon is almost like closing what was before and getting ready for the next. So if you, through this Mercury retrograde and the full moon that we are in as of today, which today is the 20th, I think, if through this energy you still see things that you have to work on, I recommend that you do this ritual just to give extra energy to what maybe you might feel that hasn't fully manifested or needs extra energy. My on-call altar clients, you do not have to get this ritual because on your altar, I do your own 222 energy ritual. So you don't have to get it. You won't be part of the one that I share the videos, but you do get your own. So my on-call clients, how I've been doing it is that they get their altar. I send them pictures of changes, or Spirit, shares anything, because I give energy to the altars almost every day, if not every day. I also send them videos. So my on-call clients get videos of spiritual messages. Sometimes they have readings within the videos, insights, whatever they need to see, or any messages Spirit wants to share with them. I send them through the video, and also they get to see their altar and kind of connect. It brings a lot of like love and clarity. And so I do them almost every week, sometimes every 2 weeks. It all depends, because if there's nothing really to show, that I'm not really gonna do a video, I'll just send you like pictures. So I think so far I've sent like 2 to 3 videos a month per on-call client altar. So if you have the altar, you don't have to get the 222 ritual. So the New Year's ritual, I'm almost done. Let me explain what happened with the New Year's ritual. New Year's was a really, really powerful energy. I didn't know it was so powerful until Spirit started telling me, okay, you have to do this for them, you have to do that for them. I'm still working, and mind you, it's the 20th. I'm still working on messages that I have received from the New Year's ritual. So I did the New Year's ritual on my one of my sacred altars that I do not share with anyone, because it has my seals that I work with. The magic that I work with is my magic. I mean, a lot of people do that magic, but it's magic that I don't share, because there's certain altars that you're not really supposed to share because they're for you. It took me a while to share with you Patreons the prosperity altar, because I add certain things to it, and I feel like certain energies, especially when it comes to prosperity, that is such a like disbelieving type of frequency. I feel like a lot of people block their prosperity because they have issues with believing that they deserve abundance, or they have sacred contracts or things from their childhood of how they grew up, of how people see money. So then there's a lot of blocks, and that's why those altars, I tend to kind of keep them at a high frequency energy and do not share them. With that being said, I'm almost done with the New Year's messages. I still, yesterday on the full moon, so it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, I still had 2 clients from the New Year's that I had to add more energy. And then that I did share, you know, the whatchamacallit, the ritual that I did for them, you know, because sometimes like spirit after the New Year said this person has this problem, so I did that. So that's why there's still candles that are still going all the way from the New Year's. That was crazy. So the 222, I don't have the actual insights, but there will be a ritual. Once they give me all the details, I will put the ritual up on Patreon. So if you want to be part of the ritual, you have to be part of the Patreons, because I only do these rituals now for my Patreons. Now, that was that. On a positive note, so you might have noticed that I changed the moon boxes. The reason why I changed the moon boxes is because my moon boxes were $44 and it didn't have shipping. And the issue is that every time the shipping prices went up, they're literally $15 for the medium USPS priority box. So calculating that $15 alone goes to the shipping, I wasn't, when the moon box was $44 and all of the goodies that I sent with the moon boxes, I really wasn't making any money. So there's only one person I think now that has that moon box, and it's fine because what they do is they buy extra goodies, so it makes it, you know, worthwhile because they pay the shipping through Etsy. I do have the moon box, and I do have the moon box with the Venus and with the prosperity. Those are fine. What Spirit says we're going to be doing. February, you're going to be getting the moon box, of course, for the full moon in February. I'm going to be sharing insights on that now. And you will be getting the goodies of March. The reason for this is because Spirit says that I'm overstressing myself trying to get my clients or my Patreons their boxes before the full moon energy. And if I look back at how I said I was going to do Patreon, I was going to give you, like, since we're going into February, that February you actually get March, right? Which makes sense, duh. I was just doing it wrong because I'm always like focused on, you know, this is the month, this is what we're working on, like, you know. So in January, you did get the magic from February, but then I had 2 new moon boxes that they got their February late, so I had to do the ritual for them because it's only fair. With that being said, in February, you will get the full moon of February, but you're also going to get March. That way I'm ahead of the game, and then in March you get April. I fixed it. Oh, I don't, you know, it's like certain things that I don't think about, and it's like Spirit's like, Daisy, you're killing yourself for no reason, just do this. And I'm like, you're right. All right, so let's talk about the full moon in February, and I will do a beautiful predictions video just for that energy, but I want to make sure that I also share with you, and as I do that I write down, because I tend to say stuff here through Spirit, and then I don't write it down. On my beautiful binder in front of me. So the first thing we're gonna do is the 222 ritual. So February, we will have a few rituals that you could be a part of. First is the 222 ritual, all right? And then I'll put the details on Patreon for that. Before that, on February the 20th, which happens to be a Sunday, I absolutely love that. It's another 222 energy because it's 2, 20, 22. Now, this energy is, which I love because it has the energy of marigolds. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get marigolds. Hopefully my local hardware store has them. And it says, tell the goddess what you need. Okay, so we're going to be doing, and I'm going to add the printable. So even if you don't get the ritual with me, you could get it, you could do it yourself. Printables. I'm so sorry. Bows for Patreons. Now this one is a simple one, so you could totally do this yourself. Now it's called green money, and I created a bunch of candles yesterday, and this was before, like, it's super funny how spirit like gets me ready for these things. So last night I was like in the zone. I literally stayed up to 3 in the morning without realizing. And mind you, I broke the habit of the night owl earlier last year, actually late last year. Let's be honest. But it took me a while. I think it was in October, around the daylight savings time. I took advantage of that energy, and I've been taking ashwagandha, which has been great. My cousin tells me that I should take, I like to take gummies. I'm a cheater. But my cousin's like, you should try the actual herb. It's a lot better and it helps you a lot more. So I use that because since my work, it takes a lot of my energy, which that's one of the reasons Spirit told me no more, too many rituals. Now I just do for Patreons. And I changed my sleeping schedule. I try to go to sleep 10, 11, 12. I have an alarm that goes off at 12:30. So that indicates, hey, stop what you're doing, tone down, get ready for bed. And then of course I do my meditation. So it's really, really important that I follow, because I've been meditating for 10 years every single night. And then sometimes, more often than not, I do meditations in the morning too. So I do a lot of meditating. With that being said, last night Spirit's like, hey Daisy, and I thought that they were talking about 555. Please take your time with this video. There's a lot of information in it. We'll get to 555. So anyway, I thought it was 555 because they're asking me to make all of these money candles. And then they said you need to order a lot more. So here I am ordering more money candles. I created, I think, maybe 30 packs of money candles. So I thought it was like, okay, fine, 555 energy. They're getting me ready for that. And as I was meditating, they said there's a very beautiful energy in February. February is really powerful manifesting month for abundance. So on Sunday, the 20th, which is funny because usually like the days of prosperity falls under Thursdays. My hairs are in my face. It says, I'm going to read to you what the almanac says. I think it's quite lovely. It says, the color of the day is amber. Now, amber is really, really powerful energy. This is not amber. I think this is more of a carnelian, but it looks a lot like this. And it's got real amber, because people will sell you plastic. But if you get real amber, I don't sell it in my shop because it's been really pricey. One of the goals that I have for next year is to actually start going to crystal shows, so I could be able to get the stuff that I use and be able to say, hey, this is what I recommend. And then that way you got access to the real stuff. So I don't order these online. I suggest that if you do buy your crystals, make sure you go somewhere local where you know that it's the real stuff. Or if you do order online, order it from people like Sage Goddess, that is all she does. She's been doing crystals for like 15 years and she gets it from the sources. Yes, they're pricier, but I recommend to get the real stuff instead of the fake stuff. Amber, really powerful energy, because amber has been millions of years. It's like it has so much energy. If you notice, amber has like pieces of earth, of roots, sometimes even animal essences are inside. It comes from like a maple resin that has taken so many years to kind of construct and come together. And if you want to like illustrate more upon this, just look at the original Jurassic Park. It shows a lot of the energy of amber. Now, color of the day is amber, so that's another thing where from what this energy, and this is February the 20th, which lands on a Sunday. This ritual is to be done in the daytime. The reason for that is because they want you to dress in the like brown colors to kind of connect with the energy of Earth. And it says, green money. We all feel sometimes impoverished at times. Impoverished. Speaking in a strong voice, like I said, declaration. When I say to declare something, I mean to feel it in your inner solar plexus, like it roars out. Tell the goddess what you need. Show her your pile of bills or your overcharged credit cards. So they literally want you to grab your bills and take it to the goddess. And it says, explain to her what your obligations are and how she can help. It says, next, you will tell her that you deserve to be prosperous and remind her and yourself, and this is really important, it's about you, of the ways you are already rich. It says, in family and friends, this could be good grades, this could be your job, this could be your home, this could be your health. Remember, rich and wealth is also abundance. So it's an energy of feeling, good, like you have, like you're blessed, okay? A lot of people think that, it's all, wealth is all prosperity, abundance is all, cash flow, but it's not. I feel extremely wealthy because I love my work. I love my home. The other day I was looking at my car, and mind you, I drive a 2016, and I look at it and I was like, it's my luxury car. And it's not a Lexus or a Mercedes, but I absolutely love my car. It's like huge. Nobody messes with me because it's so big. It's like when I drive down the street with my car, like nobody will mess with me because it's a massive car, and I feel luxury. I feel like luxurious. So one of the things that I want to do, because the carpet, since it's already been a few years old, is I want to change the carpet in my car. And I remember my granddaughters were like, what color are you gonna do? And I was like, I don't know if I should do like a blue or color, because you want to create your home, your sacred space, and make it your own. It's not about what other people think or what is the representation of you. Like, what does it look like? Like, my colors are blues and pinks and glitters and sparkles. So it says, when you're sure she's listening, cast a circle around yourself and raise power by clapping, shaking a rattle, or drumming. Visualize cash, checks, dividends, and stocks flying to you. Visualize job offers and gifts pouring in and piling up around you. Invoke prosperity. This is, like, you think about it, it's such a simple ritual, but it's so empowering. And they're already showing me that we're gonna use ancestral money. I already have the Goddess Fortuna altar. So and then here's the incantations. And I will put this on Patreon as a printable. Let me write this down. Oh, I put that. Okay. The things I need, the people I've seen, the wealth I'm deserving, make everything green. Green money, green, bright silver and gold, come to me swiftly, come in from the cold. So it's all about the energy of money flowing to you. And they already told me that I'm going to add more to the incantation. The incantation is from Barbara Ardinger. So the cool thing about the Witches Spell a Day is a lot of beautiful witches send in like their spells, and then the Witches Almanac uses these different spells during different times or different dates of the year. So it's quite lovely. I always recommend that you get it because you never know what spell calls you. Like I said, I definitely don't even use 5% of what's in here, but it gives you a lot of ideas if you are someone that's creative, that already works with certain goddesses and deities and your spiritual guides, to use some of this magic, incorporate them into your life. So that is one of the rituals. Now, me put that here. Let's go until the full moon. Where is this radiant full moon? Let's see. I think they said it was like on the 18th, so give me a second. I don't see it. Because that's crescent. Is it before? I guess I should have looked that up before sitting here with you guys. Here it is. It's February 16th. So February 16th, the full moon is at its most radiant at 11:56 a.m. Of course, I would express to you to check on your own because everybody lives in a different place. The energy of that day is yellow. So wearing yellow, putting yellow in the hair, maybe yellow flowers in your home. And it's this is the energy about charging your magical tools. So they're saying to use this energy to like energize your crystals or your brooms or your wands, like anything that, you know, represents your magical tools. A great time to do moon waters. I have the sprays that are already energized, but I now added moon water kits with really pretty bottles, crystals, herbs, and different like oils and splashes, so you can make your own amazing moon water. All right, beautiful. Lady, may your light illuminate my work in the months to come. So I like this. So they're showing me that this full moon ritual in February will be to light your spiritual self. Beautiful. So again, these are rituals. I will post them on Patreon. If you want to be a part of the rituals, you could do any of them. I will share all the details so you could also do them for yourself if you don't want me to do them for you. I love it because they're already showing me the full moon one. It's a lot of yellow, guys. Get ready. So that, with that being said, that means I gotta prepare because, like I said, the moon boxes will get February and March. So that's, I guess, that for it. Oh my gosh, I forgot the most important ritual. I'm so sorry, guys. They just reminded me. What is February all about? It's about love. Okay, the most important energy in February is love. I get carried away. I was ready to say, okay, we're done. And Spirit's like, hello. So this February 14 is on a crescent moon. It is the color of silver. And it's talking about baskets of love. It says, craft yourself a basket of love, a charm to keep love, gratitude close throughout the year. It says you will need a number of items corresponding to love and harmony. Rose petals, lavender, rose quartz. So I'm thinking that I'm going to create a Valentine's oil. Of course, I won't be able to send this out after Valentine's because I'm adding the Valentine's energy. And the ritual that I see for Valentine's, I will be using the his and her candle, and I'm going to be adding the herbs and spices that they're asked for. But I will also create a Valentine's kit, which I'm super late on. I haven't even put any of my Valentine's stuff up, and we're already more than halfway through January. I've been super behind on that. But again, I will add this all on Patreon. So get ready. Patreon is going to have a lot of printables in the next couple of days. Now, so back to my hermit. The first week of February, I'm going to be in hermit mode. The only ones that I will really share anything with will be my own call altars because that's my duty. And I send them emails and whatever. It's only going to be from February 1st to February, I think 5th is what they showed me. Again, I'm not sure if my shop will be on or off. It all depends on my assistant if they could, because while my assistants are wonderful, they help me a lot with the shipping and, you know, organizing and stickers and labels. Like, they do all that stuff for me. I'm the type of person that I like to add my energy when I write the notes. All the notes that you get are from me. They're not from my assistants. They're not I write them. I write those notes. So when you get those orders and you find personal notes, those are from me. So with that being said, if just in case I'm not pushing this, so because I know some of you freaked out and you went and you bought some stuff and you felt like I was not gonna disappear. It's only gonna be 5 days because Spirit told me I have to go into hermit mode because, like I said, I'm finishing this beautiful book, readings and messages. The last, I'm on 21, so 21 days already there. The meditations are all up except the opening the doors because I'm using this full moon energy to share that. Once those are all up, then those are ready for you guys to do as many times as you want. If you're going to get this book, if you're going to use your own journals just with the videos are all there, and they're there for everyone. Of course, Patreons, I do special meditations for them. They will, Patreons, I will share a video with you alone about what my next is. Of course, just what the angel that is working with me is revealing. But you, as being exclusive members, you get to find out all the awesome information first. And I will also be sharing videos of my hermit time just for Patreons. I'm going to go on a little kind of like sabbatical, a spiritual sabbatical. So it's very loving. I know a lot of you freaked out. You thought it was something negative, but it's not. It's actually so this was in 20, I think I wrote it down somewhere. Let's see if I wrote it down. I don't think I wrote it down. But I'm pretty positive that I did this journal 2012 or 2013. Yeah, 2012 or 2013. I could definitely just look it up on Amazon. So what happened was that in that time frame, Archangel Metatron said, "Hey Daisy, we're gonna be working together." And I was very excited. Back then I was like, oh my gosh, and I'd be like, is it today? Are we talking today? Are we doing this today? And they were like, relax. So what would occur was that I wasn't as busy as I am now, which I'm super grateful. You guys are amazing. So what would happen was that I would just wake up and Archangel Metatron would wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Mainly it was in the daytime because we did it in my fairy garden. Back then I had a fairy garden in my dad's house. And he would say, let's go. Let's go. So I would sit in my fairy garden. I had to make sure that nobody would talk to me or because when you're in this kind of like trance, medium type energy, when you're writing, your angels are, through you are writing. This book is their work. I don't want to be interrupted in any way because then it doesn't really stop the frequency because angels are not like, like earthbound ghosts or spirits. So the angels are ready to go. Just that it was like a very exhilarating moment writing this book with them. And I didn't pay a lot of energy to it. I did put it up. People started buying it, and then the stories started coming in of how, like somebody stopped doing drugs and alcohol. I had someone that said they helped them with their depression. Someone said that they promotions, babies, like they use this beautiful manifesting with the angels to manifest a lot of beauty in their lives, and very different. Like everyone would send me a different story, and it was really nice because the emails started coming in. Sometimes I would be in like whatever energy, and then I would get this email about somebody telling me how this book transformed their lives or changed their lives. And and some of them are 10 years ago started with this journey, and they still message me today, and they're still using the work. They've connected with the angels because some of them ascended to a level, because that was a major shift back in 2011, 12, 13. So some people use this book, connected with the angels, and still to this day use the different wordings and exercises to connect with their angelic beings. So they have a beautiful relationship with the angels, and that is the point of this book. It's for you to be able to manifest with your angels in your now moment at any time. Something that I did during the full moon was the angels said to me, okay, I'm gonna share insights of what's coming for you. So I was excited. It was like around midnight-ish maybe, and we sat down and I did the readings for myself through the angels, and they showed me a lot of stuff. So of course it made me very excited because things that they said was like, exhilarating is the only word that I could find. Connecting with the angels, it's really, really, really beautiful. It's like amazing. So I welcome you to join this, to join this journey. And like I said, this is for you because this book is 10 years old. It's been on Amazon forever, and people just kind of like, it just pops up on their feed, like the angels will just kind of like synchronize it, and they'll get it and connect with it. It's not an ebook because you can't get this as an ebook. A lot of people would have to like, oh, I wish it was an ebook, but you just can't, because the magic of this book is holding it, it's putting your notes in it, you can see, and just being able to go back to it. You can't do the same thing. I mean, even in the Kindle that you could highlight and write notes, I know you can, but I feel like, maybe I'm being selfish. Maybe it's my old school mentality. Maybe I will eventually put it into ebook because they are saying that eventually I will upgrade it and add more insights to it and just kind of a different language. For now, this is how you get it. I do have a larger one with larger print, which has Metatron's cube in the front. A lot of people have used Metatron's cube to like connect through lucid dreaming, and it's really nice too. But I love this because I am very connected to the ocean, and I love the beautiful angel. She's in the ocean, she's connecting to the moon, and that was me. I did a lot of ocean work, and I'm going back into that beauty of connecting with nature through the sea, because that's what I do. I think I've talked a lot. I thank you all for being part of my world. I'm going to add down below, I'll add the link to the book. I'll add the link to the Patreon. So if you want to be a Patreon member, the link will be down below. Also, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. When you guys give my videos thumbs up, it puts my videos in front of a lot of people. So when sometimes you go on YouTube and a video will pop up and you'll be like, oh my God, that's for me. Well, those videos get out there because of you guys, and just by coming by and just, giving a thumbs up and, connecting, you help me and you help me connect to others. Sending you a lot of love and blessings, and I will talk to you soon.